Spiritual direction supervision is ongoing spiritual and professional development for spiritual directors. It can take the form of either a one-on-one session or a peer group session, wherein the strengths and growth edges of the spiritual director are explored and deepened. For many spiritual direction organizations like Spiritual Directors International, it's also an ethical requirement for spiritual directors to continue with ongoing supervision. My approach to spiritual direction supervision looks a lot like spiritual direction, but the subject matter of the session just so happens to be your spiritual and professional growth as it relates to your offerings as a spiritual director. So much of owning a spiritual direction practice can be isolating, and frequently in spiritual direction training programs, there isn't a whole lot of guidance for the nitty-gritty practical operations of running a practice. So my hope in spiritual direction supervision is to provide a harmonious balance between supporting your spiritual growth and helping you continuously tap into the hopes and convictions for your directees that led you to become a spiritual director in the first place, as well as your professional wellness and growth as a director. So for example, in one session, we could touch on something that a directee said to you that sparked your spiritual curiosity, and we could think through potential spiritual practices that curiosity is leading you to in your own life. And then in the same session, we could talk about how to add a scheduling feature to your website, or ongoing growth in your therapeutic communication skills. And ultimately, in the same way that I think that every person has a unique spiritual path, I truly believe that every spiritual director has a unique gift to offer their directees. It would be a sincere honor to help you discern and celebrate and grow yours.